And what do you anticipate in terms of kind of the response?
So I'm not, surprised by, the fans' reaction. It's my job to come in, play basketball, and do what I'm supposed to do.
Dallas in front by 5. Impactful performance so far for Anthony Davis. Thompson gambled going after it, and to the basket, Davis putback jam. And how is that for a first 4 minutes and 26 seconds in a Mavericks uniform?
2 hours later.
Sorry, Harp. The 7 assists for Anthony Davis. Oh, Anthony Davis went down to get hit in the midsection.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
You must be joking.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy You Just Got the Juice, and we're back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Anthony Davis' debut with the Dallas Mavericks against the Houston Rockets, and we're going to be seeing some of the highlights and seeing if he was a good fit for the Mavericks after they decided to trade Luka. So with that being said, if this is your first time with the channel, welcome. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers, currently sitting at 181 as of today. Thanks for all the support to my other followers that have been coming back and just showing me some love. With that being said, let's get into the video, and yeah.
The 384th player to take the floor for the Dallas Mavericks in franchise history, Anthony Davis. And he will not be jumping with Şengün. It will be Gafford, but we will start to see what AD in a Maverick uniform and the City Edition uniform today looks like.
His numbers won't change a whole lot. He's sensational talent.
PJ Washington back after PJ and Alyssa with the birth of their newest. Oh, and Daniel Gafford from Anthony Davis slams it in.
Get used to that. Right there.
Now Şengün against Davis. And Şengün got to the body, and then a block shot.
Şengün is so talented.
Down the lane, PJ slams it.
But that adrenaline is high.
It is.
For this arena and for this Maverick team.
And get ready for that. Defensive plays leading to fast break points. That's the style they want to play.
Thompson from the other corner. This one will boomerang back to him. He made one from the left corner. Missed badly there from the right corner. Now a drive by Tari Eason working inside against PJ Washington. Another block. PJ with the rejection. Davis snares the rebound.
Yeah, those two guys together when it comes to blocking shots.
A lot of size.
Here's Klay Thompson on the move. Uses the glass and some pillow soft touch in the end.
That was a smart time to use that glass. Try and keep him in front. He can shoot it, but he's...
What is that for a first 4 minutes and 26 seconds in a Mavericks uniform? 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and a 7-point lead for AD and the Mavericks at the first time out of the game. Udoka and the Rockets call a timeout. They come into this game with their own sense of desperation. Klay Thompson, good defense on Dylan Brooks. He strips it away, and Dallas heads the other direction. Mavericks have lost 108-102 and 110-99 in 2 games against the Houston Rockets this year. 4-3. Challenged by Şengün, and still splashing in for Davis.
That's what I mean. This guy's special, man. There's no question about it.
And happy birthday, drills a 3. 24.5 per contest. Down the lane, Washington blocks Jayshawn Tate. Thunderous finish. And after multiple opportunities, Thompson bluffs the 3, leaves his feet, finds PJ. Offensive rebound, Anthony Davis. And after multiple opportunities, the 10-1 Dallas run, and they have their biggest lead of the game. Drive Kyrie, thunderous finish. place? I mean, you know the life that everybody that's been involved in that trade has had to do and focus on this week. What is your perspective on how you had to navigate those emotions in your time?
Kyrie, he has other relationships on the team. All of that plays into being traded and finding your comfort as a player. But I think the biggest thing is,
asked him, how do you know these guys? How well? He said, well, back then, he said, we had the best vibes. He said, hopefully we can conjure that up again in Dallas.
Point going on with this Maverick team. Nico knew both of those guys.
Here's a three-pointer for Davis on the money. The first play, but he's limping a little bit. Here's Kyrie Irving.
Nice pass.
Exum spots up in the corner. He's going to drive it and take it to the basket and score.
About 5 seconds.
Green lobbing and in Thompson. Exum picks it up. They could go 2 for 1. Houston able to slow that down. A launch by Max Christie. Bullseye. Klay Thompson had a lot of success going to the basket today. He goes under the defense there and pulls up and hits again.
Needs to continue to build on that game from last Thursday.
Thompson's second three. He had Jalen Green, the only double-figure scorers today for the Rockets. Green 16, Thompson 14. Max Christie starting the third quarter. Step back jumper. Rebound, though, by Steven Adams. And now Dylan Brooks, corner three, got it. Brooks has gone 6 of 15 from the floor in both games against Dallas this year.
Defense by the Rockets.
Exum closes down Dylan Brooks for 3. Wow.
He's gone full Jokic.
And unable to finish inside. Brooks to the outlet. Up ahead to Jalen Green. Euro steps to the basket and it falls in. Another timeout for Dallas.
And go around the perimeter.
Exum. Gave it up to Davis. AD drills a foul line jumper. It's Brooks. Cut off by Dinwiddie. Down to 3 to shoot. Long 2. Dylan Brooks.
When he rushes,
Marshall arriving. Got it back from Dinwiddie. And a steady Eddie three-pointer out of Najee Marshall. Very.
This kid is a baller. He has length, can really defend.
And he is defending Kyrie, but you can't defend Kyrie Irving when he wants to go down in there. For Dallas today.
You just mentioned sorry, Harp, the 7 assists for Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis went down to get hit in the midsection.
With Dallas holding on to an 8-point lead right now.
It was a hush that came over the crowd.
At the break, Rockets went on a bit of a run in the third, but the real issue is that Davis attempting to steal, and then you see the clutching of the groin. Team's going to call it a lower body injury, and that would do it. Davis left the game, did not return. 26 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 blocks.
The day, and then what happened there in terms of the
Obviously, it's an emotional day. First game here in Dallas. Just from the standpoint of being with a new team, first time putting the uniform on. So a lot of emotions before game time and the play. Just leg got tight, like a little spasm. Came back to try to get it loose and everything. Obviously dealing with the ab, strain still. So just trying to get it loose. We wouldn't really loosen up, let go, but it's nothing serious. I'm fine.
It pisses me off listening to those idiots outside the arena. Are they mad because Luka got traded? Is Luka an international superstar? Absolutely. But the Dallas Mavericks, Nico, did not trade Luka for nobody. They didn't trade him and get back me. They got back Anthony Davis. They got back an all-NBA player.
They got back an injury-prone Anthony Davis. And then for that to happen the first game, oh my god, bro. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Like the worst come out you could ever hope. Trade somebody for somebody that's injury prone and he get injured on the first game. It makes the Lakers look like oh, that's not cool, man. That was just the irony in that, man.
Player. They got a top power forward in the game today, right under Giannis Antetokounmpo. They got a guy that's a defensive. They're going to be a front runner for defensive player of the year, and you got arguably the most skilled power forward to ever play the game now actually playing the power forward position, and you was able to keep Gafford and Lively. What we saw today out of Anthony Davis, I called him Baskin and Robbins because he gave you all different flavors. If you wanted the points, he gave you buckets. If you wanted the rebounds, he had 16 of those, 7 assists. And the beautiful thing, the one play that stood out was the first play of the game when he had that lob pass, big to big pass to Daniel Gafford. Because it took me back to when the Lakers when they won the championship and AD had JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. I used to see that all the time with that big-to-big passing. So the Mavs fans actually need to keep a cool booty because Anthony Davis is like that.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the game, it started out looking good and looked promising. If he didn't get injured, I would be saying a little bit, I would have a different story, but right now it's as I've been saying, who the hell wanted a old ass Anthony Davis that's injury prone, and then for his whole story and to be sitting around injuries to then for it to be your first game having an injury, that's kind of ironic, and it's kind of like was that like a curse? It's like, can you imagine what LeBron and Luka over there looking at on their phones when they seen that? And again, it's like nobody's questioning nobody's questioning his ability to play the game. We questioning his ability to stay healthy. Because obviously he could put up numbers. That's not what we was afraid of. So we're afraid of when the time come and we're gonna need him to play in the heart of the playoffs. Is he gonna be available? Is he gonna be healthy? And that's what we are afraid of. That's why the fans are mad. Nobody's mad about receiving Anthony Davis. We're just mad about when we received him in his prime. You know, it wasn't a good trade, man. And then that wasn't a good trade. Like, Jesus, man, you could have. I don't know. We already talked about that in my other video with the Stephen A. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it to the end of this video. But yeah, I think it was some more inside stuff going on, like I discussed in that last video, with behind the scenes. With that being said, leave your comments down below. Any Mavericks fan watching this video, let me know how y'all feel about this. With that being said, remember, you got the juice now, and we are out of here.